Hi, welcome. I thought it would be super fun today to do a mini floral bouquet, a loose floral bouquet. I found this adorable little watercolor paper pad that is black, and that would be a great way to show off some of my color shift watercolors. I hadn't really used black paper before, so this little mini pad was a great way to try it out. My other supplies today are going to be these color shift paints. These are all from Lonely Moon Arts. I will put a link down below so you can see the colors I'm using today. My brushes today, because it's a mini bouquet, I'm going to use these small ones from Pigeon Letters. This is a round 2. And this, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I have it out. It's around 30, so it's very tiny, great for detail work. Drop a few drops of water on them, and you are going to have to let them sit for a couple minutes just to get that water in there. I do have 2 cups of water off to the side. One that, with the color shift paints, I do like to have one that I clean the brush with, and then the other so I can go back in with clean water. I'm going to start with this Wells, the purple to magenta shift. I'm right-handed, so I do like to start in the upper left so that I move down and around that way. If you're left-handed, you might want to start in the upper right. I'm going to start with a peony. Now, to do a peony, you want to think about where your petals are going to be coming from, your center. I'm going to do one so it's facing up this way. I start with a couple of the larger petals in the front like this. Now with loose florals, it's amazing how you can make just kind of blobs actually look like flowers if you do them in a certain way. So just always remember you want to know where your center is and make sure all your petals are coming from that. See, these are going to be kind of just ones that are just falling down. I'm going to get a little water so it's a little just kind of falling down, and then I'm going to do the fluffy ones around the edge. And these, we're only seeing like the side of that one and the top of this one. Give me another one right here just on the side. We're just not seeing the full petal like you are in the middle. So we're going to go and do that again over here like that. Okay, and then I like to do for the center little lines like this, and then we'll go and I'll do some, so we're just seeing like the tops of these because they're actually on the other side of the flower like that. Okay, there you get a little ones you're kind of seeing just like that, and there you have a peony. Kind of something you have to think about. How are you looking at the bouquet before you start painting? Well, this one I'm going to be looking down on. Move in an S fashion to sort of draw your eye through the painting. And this one I'm going to do a rose. I am going to start in the center with just a couple of little like half moon crescent shapes like that. All right, and then you start getting bigger as you go out. You can add water to it to make it flow a little bit. And with the rose, usually you do want to have the outer petals are going to be a little bit lighter in color, so you're going to add more water to your paint, and that helps make it, it helps you see that depth there. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some leaves right here because I love having that bleed. So I'm just going to put a leaf right, if it's wet enough. Oh, there you go. And just do a little leaf here. Now with a leaf, generally just kind of start with the tip of your brush, push down, and then lift. Okay, and as long as your paint is still wet, you can always adjust the edges. Do another leaf right next to it. See, I love that bleed from the green to the peach. Doing a little teeny leaf right here. For my next flower, I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to do more of maybe like an anemone. No, that's not how you say it. You know what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to do this hollow color. It is so fun, and in person I can't even tell you, you can't see it on camera, the rainbow sparkles in here. I love it. Like I said, I'm gonna do an S shape, so I'm gonna kind of do it right here. I'm actually gonna do a bottom leaf first. I'm gonna do it right in here, that so that it's kind of opening up. I don't know, and you'll see once I start doing it. I'll do the bottom leaf. Can you see those sparkles? Ah, so cool. And then I'm gonna do a couple of leaves coming up, like not leaf, petals. Silly. All right. One here. I'll do another. Yep, water. Another. Like here. Water, so it's a little bit more flowy. There we go. And then one like this. So this right here is the center of the flower, so I'm leaving that empty, and that's gonna, that black space normally would be white space, would be indicating where the petals are sort of starting. I'm gonna give these a little bit rougher of an edges on these petals. I just want them so roundy round. That's not a word. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some leaves again here. And kind of pull them down this way. Now I'm using a different color here to indicate that it is different leaves. I'm going to give just the indication right here of the rose having a stem like that, just a slight indication. So I'm going to do two little tiny rose buds here. Odd numbers, your eye wants to find pairs, so it gets bored when it sees pairs, essentially. Rose right here, same kind of way I did that one, just a little bit smaller, which is funny because these are already really small. This little paper is teeny. Okay, so we have one there, and then I'm gonna do a bud right start with the front petals, kind of like you do with the peony. I'm gonna do it right here. So a couple of front petals like this. And then I'm gonna do the top. And this is, you're just basically seeing the other side. So you're gonna do just little tiny lines like that. And again, like the peony, maybe some bigger ones because you're seeing the bigger petals. Maybe one here, just like that. So I'm using my smaller brush now because these are teeny, teeny, teeny. Again, I'm going to give it that stem so it's clear it's coming from there. I like that color, which we haven't really used. I'll put that with the purple. I like that next to the purple, so I'm going to do one up here in that color. We can do different styles of leaves. So we had been doing kind of those. I'm going to do more round leaves up here, almost like eucalyptus. There you go. Give it a little bit of a point. With these loose floral bouquets, it doesn't always have to 100% make sense. It doesn't have to match what you'd see in real life. It's more about how does it look on the paper. And I'm going to do a couple more just regular leaves right here. I'm going to do a couple of the dark ones. And again, I might do some more like that. I kind of like that look up there. Let's see, I'll do it this way. And there you go. As you can see, I sort of did that S pattern. I don't have any pairs of anything. We have the 3 roses, and that way it really does draw the eye.
Thanks for joining me. I love the way the shimmer and sparkle turned out on this black paper. I hope you love your mini bouquet, and go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button down there, and see you next time.